Pollard, our new sensation, Amir Anwar. Please start your question with our coach. First question, Munal.
Coach, I am Munal from All Sport News. Coach, you have started in a good fashion in the first match actually. That now, as you will face the Chennaiyin FC tomorrow, so do you have any other kind of plan actually? Because you are playing same ground, same thing also. So what kind of plan you are thinking now?
Always we are putting the focus in ourselves. No? The most important is to improve ourselves in our style, in our idea, in our philosophy, and we are working most of the time on that. No? But obviously, you need to keep in mind some small details about the opponent. Every opponent is different. Kerala is playing in one way, and Chennai is playing in a different way, and we need to be ready about these small details when we have the ball and when we don't have the ball. No? But the most important thing that we are working and putting our focus in ourselves more than in the opponents.
Hi, Coach. Rahul this side from Red Sports. I think you have already watched the game of Chennaiyin FC against Mumbai, but they had a short preseason, no, very short preseason compared to Mohun Bagan. But still, what are the challenge do you think Chennai might pose to Mohun Bagan, even with a short preparation for the league?
I think in this moment there are not excuses on the opponents. No? You can see how the opponents they are fighting in all of the games. Also, we were guided because finally to play the first competition game is not the same to play some friendly games and you need to compete on the highest level. You can see we had 2 months of the season, but finally we finished the game with 10 players because Robson had cramps and we did all of the substitutions. No? I think in this moment there are not excuses. Chennai have a very good players, very experimented players in terms of foreign players. They played in this competition during a long time and they know very well how is this competition and they compete very well against Mumbai City. Mumbai City also play well. Watching the few games, all of the games till now, there are not excuses because I think before that everyone is crying, everyone is saying maybe we cannot compete, we cannot sign foreign players, but now you can see we are going to play against very good foreign players in Chennai team. Also, they have good Indian players. They have very good squad to compete in the highest level, and we need to respect all of the opponents, and we need to be ready because it will not be easy for sure, 100%.
Good afternoon, Coach. I'm Shushmita from Uttar Bangla News. Coach, your first match was very good for your team, but this time league is very short, no? What type of planning? What do you think you need to follow? Because if you not do or not, I mean, can't do it good, na? If any match going well, then you have to sleep from the top.
Yes, our plan is always try to improve. We are well, we are happy with the result, but there are some things we need to improve from the last game. No? We are working on that, no? Because finally we need to be ambitious. For us as a professionals, everything is not amazing when you are winning, and everything is not a disaster when we are losing. We are not supporters. We are not maybe some people or media when you are winning, everything is amazing. No, everything is not amazing. You are winning, but you can improve, and you are losing sometimes, and maybe you are doing something well. No? This is my job as a coach, no? To have analyze as a professional. And from the last game, we need to be happy about the result, but we need to improve in a lot of things. No? And we need to work about this. The players, they need to know we are demanding professionals and always we can improve. And this is the way we are doing, no? Because in the next game, we need to continue working in the things we did well in the past, in the previous game, but also we need to improve because we cannot to have the same mistakes we did in the first game.
Good afternoon, Coach. I'm Shubhajit. I work for Mohun Bagan. Uh, do you identify any specific area to improve? Any specific area to improve?
I think, for example, from the last game, the mentality needs to be all the way to defend the result is to score one goal more. Because if finally you are finishing the game in our half, you are giving the opponent chances to score. No? We scored the second goal practically at the end of the game. It's true we play during some minutes with 10 players, but our mentality needs to be if we are winning 1-0, we need to score the second goal. We cannot go back because we know we cannot defend the result going back with speculation. We need to be brave. We need to have personality. And when we are winning, we need to try to be ambitious and to score the next goal, to have the possession of the ball, to dominate the game, because this is the way we are strong. No? And this point, we need to improve a little bit more because in the previous game with 1-0, we gave the opponent not too much, but some opportunity to score one goal. And finally, if you can kill the game scoring the second goal, you need to do it before the minute we did in the previous game.
Hi, coach. We all know that you are a very positive mind system you have already. But last match you started with the two defensive blockers, but now you have an opponent like Johnny Kauko and Brendan Fernandez in Chennai FC. So can you see any changes in your plan, like you put Sahal or anything like that?
Always I need to think what is the best option to play the next game. No? But as I told you before, the most important thing is how we are. No? It's true, every opponent is different, but if we are in the highest level, it's difficult to compete against us. No? It's not easy for me because finally I have a very, very, very good squad. And a small details, it's possible to change the name of the player who is going to start in the first 11. No? But this is amazing problem for me as a coach. No? When you are working in a team, when you have practically only 11 players, it's not is easy because finally to choose the players is easy, but it's not the best way to work as a coach. No, the best way to work as a coach is in the situation I am now. No, I have a very good squad. It's very difficult for me to decide who is going to play in the first 11 because they are really there are 20 more than 22 players ready to play in the highest level. But we need to know the game is 90 minutes plus extra time, no? And finally, you need to think as a coach how you can finish the game in the best way is possible. When practically in most of the games you can decide the game in the last 15-20 minutes. No? To have quality players on the bench and to think about the plan you are going to do in the match, thinking the players you can put in the bench, and when the opponent we are going to play against one opponent, he played 5 days before, no? Maybe at the end of the game they are more. We are in a better fitness condition, and if you have fresh players thinking in the players you need to finish the game, in the element of players you are going to finish the game, maybe you can kill the opponent, no? And also we need to make a plan thinking in the first 11, but all of them are very important players when the coach decides they need to participate.
Hi, coach. This is Shan from Askal newspaper. Uh, Teams like Chennai, they don't give much space in their own box. In that case, how important the roles become of wingers and fullbacks, for Robson, Liston, and all the fullbacks. How important their role has become such team like Chennai, who doesn't give much space in the box.
Always you need to think on the same. No? When you have spaces, you need to take advantage about this, and we are working on that. But also, a lot of opponents they are going to play against Suat with a small, reducing the spaces because they are defending well in the half, no, and waiting for our mistakes and the counter attack, no. And we need to be ready to try to get the spaces in a small and short space, no. We scored the first goal last game in a very short space, no. We have a very good players running with the spaces, our wingers, but we have these spaces to run. Most of the games we don't have these spaces to run because the opponent is waiting for us in their half, no? And we need to be ready for a different plans. We need to, if you are going with only one plan A, Sometimes you need to plan B and C, no? And you need to be really about that to compete in the highest level.
Hi, Coach Dulal here. Coach, the result of the last game has certainly made happy the supporters. But do you think that Robson, along with some few players, looked a little bit sluggish in the performance last match? Looks sluggish means looks little bit slow in the performance.
I think always the first competition game is so difficult. You can do 3 months, 4 months of pre-season, but when you are working in the pre-season more than 2 months with the situation and certain situation we live before to start the season, sometimes the first competition game is difficult for everyone. It's not easy. It's not easy. I am happy with the performance of the players, the full squad. Uh, Everyone knows we can improve and we need to try to improve. But I think in the second game is different. No, the first game of the competition is very difficult for everyone, and I think maybe you cannot see the real potential or level you have to compete in the highest level. No? I think now in the second game against a very good opponent, we have a good opportunity to show to everyone we are improving and we can do a little bit more better. No, because finally we can do better.
Good afternoon, coach. This is Shubhan from RPS News. Would you like to share any message for your fans before the tomorrow's match?
Only we are not in the position to ask to the supporters. We are in the position to give them what they deserve. No? Because finally they show the support. We are feeling their support when we are on the pitch. It was amazing. The first experience playing at home as a coach here, and we have amazing supporters. And the only question we have is not question. The only target we have is give them when they deserve. No, is joy, and they can enjoy during the game, and hopefully we can get a very good result, but also enjoy it during the 90 minutes.
Hi, Amit. Rahul this side from Red Sports. Amit, how big role Mohun Bagan and coach Sergio Lovera have played in your career? Everyone knows. Hello. Hello. Everyone knows, I guess, wherever I've been, coach has helped me. And I myself, I want to learn more and more and improve as much as possible. And I love his game style and the way uh, he likes to his full guys to go up and down. And so I love the game style. So yes, I'm trying to improve day by day. And yes, I like the training sessions and everything. And he's played a very very big role for me to be here.
Amar, uh, you are getting a maximum number of home matches. So how much helpful it is for as a player to
Yeah, I guess every player would love to play in his home ground, and with the number of fans we have, especially over here, so it is always the 12th man, as we call him, like the fans who are always there to back us up and help us during the games. Yeah, it is the best thing. I feel like to have more and more home games is the best thing for any other player.
If I'm not wrong, you started with Mohun Bagan at one time previously, and then you played for ITK. So Mohun Bagan is very much familiar to you. So does it helping you to actually deliver your best because you know the condition, you know the environment, you know the supporters. So how much you are getting the help from this kind of things actually you have experienced earlier.
Yes, I was there here, and I guess Mohun Bagan, we were in the I League that season. We won the CFL also over here, and after playing the CFL and being here, I knew it is such a big club and it is a pride always to be in the National Cup of India. So it was the best feeling. I feel like who doesn't want to be here? Everyone wants to be to this club. So yeah, it's a big opportunity for me, and
I'm thankful for the management and coach who has put trust in me, and I'm here to give my best.
Hello, I am Aditya Chatterjee from News. Uh, you dominated the field in the last game. Heading into the second game, what is your plan and what message would you like to send to the crowds and the supporters of Mohun Bagan?
We are trying to improve, all of us over here as a team. We are trying to improve. Yes, we kept a clean sheet. Like I'm happy, and we would try and score more goals and take our chances more, and be clinical in the final third.
Hi, am I good afternoon?
Yeah.
Team like Mohun Bagan, who has a lot of stars, lot of experienced players, a player like you who is still young, still learning. So how difficult it is to, make plays in the playing 11 or play regularly.
I mean, for any other player who comes in and joins this team, all the players are stars, like you said over here. But yes, I need to. I'm coping up with all the players, and I'm here because there is trust from the management and from the coach in me. And yes, I'm trying to come up to their level and do my best in training sessions, and the rest is up to the coach.
Amar, just coach mentioned about that you are playing 2 3 months after after Super Cup. So, as a player, how much difficulties you are facing to gearing up?
It is a bit difficult, but I guess I I'm happy that I know coach philosophy, and I've been with him since a long time. Also, the players around, I know them, all of most of them. So they are trying to help me level up, and it is honestly I'm happy that the season has started. So I'm building up slowly, slowly, and hopefully I get there.
Hi, coach. Coach, you have been coaching in Indian football for long years, for many years. But while coaching in this year in ISL, are you facing any technical challenges which you didn't face like last year?
Obviously, it's a different competition, no? Because finally we are playing less number of games. If we can compare maybe with when I arrived here 7 years ago, also there are not a lot of games because the number of the teams are not the same. In this moment, we are playing with 6 foreign players. Now we are playing with 4 foreign players. But this kind of the competition this season is a big challenge because finally the less of the margin of mistakes or errors is less, no? I think will be a good competition after watching some games this season. I feel it's not going to be easy because there are good teams, good opponents, and every game will be very difficult. But we are excited. We are with the highest level of motivation to get our target and finish hopefully top of the table. No? Because finally we are in a winning team. We are with champions mentality. We have a very good squad, and we cannot find excuses. No? We need to compete in the highest level. We want to win. We need to respect the opponents because it will be difficult every single game in this competition. But the main difference compared with the previous seasons is playing less number of games. Also, there are not home and away games. This situation can affect also. We are playing for in this round, and yesterday they play one game also. This situation going to happen 2 times more. But we need to be ready. We need to be ready, and we need to know the margin of mistakes is less, and also the different goal difference could be crucial. No? Hopefully, we don't need to use this thinking in a winning mentality, but we need to keep in mind during all the season, this situation in this season could be more important than the previous one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, coach.